everyone, happy Monday. Real Raw at 4 with Rebecca Adams. How are you? Hope you're okay. And today we're talking about distractions. So I've got a whole list written down of distractions that you may be having, how to avoid them as well. So let me know whether you're watching live and on the replay. Let me know how your weekend's gone. Let me know how you're doing and where you're watching from as well. That would be incredible. So we're going to kick off with distraction number 1, the biggest one. Do you know what the biggest distraction is for everything right now in this day and age? What's the biggest distraction, do you think? Comment below and let me know if you know what it is. That would be fantastic. So, biggest distraction, what do you think? Could it be the kids? Could it be your job? What is the biggest distraction? I'm just going down the list and inviting everyone. What would be the biggest distraction right now? Do you think? So, hello Julian, hello Alison, hello Leanne, hope you're okay. What do you think the biggest distraction is right now? Hello Gemma. And I just thought I'd let you know I've just listened. Hello Kirsty, hello Rayfield. I have just listened to Gemma's new podcast that went live today with Lisa Lowndes. Absolutely fantastic. So I've just finished listening to that and I thought I'd kick off on here as well. So distractions. Gemma says kids, partner, dog, life, business. No. Is anyone else guessing? It's none of those. What's the biggest distraction that people have? I've got a list of them, but the top one, do you know what it is? Are you ready? Ding, ding, ding. Social media. Social media is the biggest distraction. How many times have you always been on the phone? You get a notification, something on Instagram, something on Twitter, something on Pinterest, something on WhatsApp, something on, well, that's not social media, but it kind of is. Facebook as well. Hello, Christine. How are you? Lovely. So social media is the biggest distraction. And the one thing is, you can believe it, yeah. How many times, shiny thing syndrome, I love it, exactly that. How many times has your phone pinged and you've picked it up because you've got a notification? I'm going to show you how to distract yourself and how to kind of not be fueled by the distraction of social media. Social media is amazing, right? We can all say social media is amazing. Some people think social media really has this thing of, oh, it's a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. It's absolutely fantastic. Number 1, it's free. You should be grateful it's actually free. I think every social media platform we should actually pay for, but that's my personal opinion. So number 1, it's free. Number 2, you can connect real time with people all over the world. I mean, where are you guys watching from right now? Leanne's in America, you know what I mean? And I'm in the UK. So Gemma's up north, Julian's either and everywhere. Do you know what I mean? So really think about social media as an aspect. It's a wonderful thing. It's the people who use it. Okay, so really think about and know, number 1, social media is absolutely a wonderful gift that we have, but number 2, it's your biggest distraction, because you can sit, how many of you have sat in the scroll? You just sat there scrolling. I did it last night. It was like 20 minutes before I actually realised that I was supposed to be looking for something else, and then I actually was in the scroll on Facebook. Not good. So that's the biggest distraction. So the one thing, and I'm going to tell you each tip as we go along each distraction, one thing that you can do is you can put a timer on your phone that your phone doesn't ping between 8 and 8. So 8 p.m, 8 a.m, whatever works for you. You could do 6 to 6, whatever. And what you can do is stop all the notifications pinging consistently all the time. That is the biggest thing. I have not got notifications on my messenger and things like that, because I want to be in control of when I read messages, and 9 times out of 10 I reply when I'm on the laptop. Do you know what I mean? So really think about how social media kind of, you get a ping and you're cooking and then you burn something, or the kids aren't listening to you, okay? So say for example, and the light on the phone. They're on the phone, I can't do the thumbs anyway, but they're on the phone like this and they're all texting and they're all doing whatever on social media, and then something's on YouTube and all of this, you know what I mean? It's the biggest distraction. It can be the greatest thing ever. It can help your business, it can connect you with everyone, it can really expand your knowledge and expertise and everything, but it's the biggest distraction. So I'm not saying don't ever use it, because obviously we're on it right now. What I'm saying is, shimmy down, kind of be productive with your time. Don't just be busy, be productive with the time that you're on social media. What is your number one thing for being on social media? Right, 20 minutes, hi Nicola, 20 minutes I'm gonna be on and I'm going to be connecting with people. Or 20 minutes I'm gonna do a post, I'm gonna share this, share that, do the business thing. You can actually schedule in all your business stuff so you don't actually have to physically be on it, you know? Hello Alison, I didn't know you were on, it didn't notify me. Put mine on airplane mode today, but for must admit first time ever, but I'm like, you notifications off, pick times to check. Airplane mode is a great way. If you put it on airplane mode, okay, it's the greatest way, hello Erica, the greatest way of charging your phone as well. It's the quickest way. It's fab. Phone is a distraction. It is. We're talking about social media. You know, how many of you can get into the scroll and like time will pass, you know? It's a bit like playing those games, isn't it? Those computer games. Like 20 minutes will go. Do you know what I mean? So another distraction for you would be disorganization. So we're talking about, obviously, you'd have to time plan. So not being organised. As I said, you can be busy. You can have this, and this. But if you're not organised, okay, that's a distraction, because then you'll go, oh, I've got to do this, and then I've got to do that, and then I've got to do this and that, and then you get nothing done. What you need to do, a little bit like Alison, she's been really, really busy in her shop today. What I would definitely recommend is that you kind of start on one project. So really, really focus on one thing. There are benefits to it. 100% focus. You're more likely to put everything in. You're not getting overwhelmed or stressed about the other things that you're doing, the other projects that you're doing. Solely focus. Once that's finished, move on to the second one. If you've got quite a few, I would definitely say to prioritise them all. And then start on number one, and then when number one's done, start on number two. You can do two at the same time, but I definitely wouldn't recommend doing more than two, because at the end of the week, you want to have completed as many as possible, right? But if you spread yourself thin like margarine, and you're doing this, and you're over here, and you're doing this, you're never going to get anything finished. And by the end of the week, you're going to feel like crap, because you won't have finished all the projects, you know? Hi, Tim. So really, really think about disorganisation. How disorganised are you? Now, I'm not saying that you can't be messy and it can't be, you know, everything's got to be strategic, but there's got to be some time planning in there. There has to be something there for you to really know that with the time that you've got, hi Lorna, with the time that you have available, okay, that you're using it productively so that you are organised, so it reduces the stress, it reduces the overwhelm, it reduces you actually having to go at yourself. Do you know what I mean? So really, really think about it. So number one distraction, social media. Number two is disorganising, messy. You're messy. Oh, I've been decluttering, honey. Honestly, decluttering it is fantastic. Definitely recommend that. So with distractions, you know, sometimes I will say distractions can be good. You know, like if your partner knocks on the door or rings you or something, or you get a little message through or something like that, and it's really nice message, you're like, oh, hello, that's nice. Or someone whizzes you out to lunch or something. Now that is okay. Do you know what I mean? So, hello, Ray. But distractions, you know, really, really think about what you're doing so that you can stay on point, stay on focus, so that you can do stuff. Another one I'm going to say, how many of you work on the laptop and have all of these tabs open? All of these tabs. That's the same as what I've just said about disorganisation. Shut the tabs down. I mean, on my laptop, I've got quite a few open, but then again, I'm solely focused on one, and I'm not answering emails, and I'm not here, and I'm not there, okay? because emails will be the next one I talk about. So having all the tabs open. If you are working on a big project, don't open all the tabs. Put your phone on silent and go solely focus in and hone in on the task at hand. Because if you're doing it for yourself, if you're doing it for clients and you're doing it for, maybe doing it for your boss or something like that, you need to show up. You need to put 100% in. The client and customer is gold. Hi, Rick. And you really, really need to do that. Do you know what I mean? Erica says, my mum said I need to declutter. Yes, decluttering is massive. And, you know, big thing there, get some bin bags, obviously recycle stuff, get rid of stuff, charity and all that. Bin bags, put songs on and a timer on your phone and just do what you can do in an hour. Works much better. Gemma says you do that, yes. So, you know, really, really think about, okay, all these tabs open and stuff, and then an email goes off and this and this and this. What you need to do is shimmy it down and just go, right, what I'm going to do is this. It stops stress. It stops procrastination. It's like, you need to send those emails out, send those emails out. You need to do, so basically, I'll tell you, I've been working over the weekend, right? So I needed to do emails for my international interview series. So I was like, right, I'm going to get this done within an hour. And then they're all going to be sent out to the people who've said yes so far. So I sent all those emails out Saturday morning. Today I'm working on a project. I'm working on quite a few projects, but straight away, this is how I do it, okay? So what I do, I'm going to share with you so that you can actually implement it and take action on yours. So I'm working on a few projects, as you can imagine, and what I do is I time block. Hello, Jenny. I time block everything, all right? So what I mean by that is I straight out the gate, as soon as the laptop went on, I was like, right, I need to write a solo mailer for all my membership clubs. So I've got a membership club, and all of my members have got the new content package. So every single month, the new content package gets uploaded. This month is life. Next month is business. And I sent an email out to everyone saying, right, the new content's here, enjoy, blah, 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 all of that. And then the second project that I did, the second task that I had to do was research lots and lots of stock images for a project that I'm doing with somebody else, that I'm jointly doing with somebody else. So I had to do that. Then the third thing, and if you know me, you know I don't open emails straight first thing because it never happens in a million years. I open emails after lunch. So I've opened emails and read the emails, answered the emails I needed to, and then got on from there. So that's 3 things I've already slam dunked straight away. Then I've been doing a few other things. So I can get through a lot over and not be distracted over the day. Do you know what I mean? Just try and fit it in. Ray says, I've started to put all my songs, lyrics into named folders. You are always so helpful. You're more than welcome, and that is fantastic because then you can find them easily as well. Like the project that I've just done with the images, I've got, the person who I'm doing it with will know, this is how I work, is that they're all in a folder on my laptop. Do you know what I mean? So it's kind of, they're in a folder because it's easier to find, and then it's easier to share when we're on a Zoom call, you know? So that is how things happen. Alison says, I have 2 Chromes open. Wow, okay. One's always important tabs and keep it minimalized. Then the other one was just a 1-tap page. Okay, that's fantastic. I have never done that. At all. Does that work for you? As long as it works for you. I mean, we're all different, right? So as long as that works for you, that's fantastic. And then you can just whiz open and stuff. But I know so many people who are like, oh, I've been busy today. I'm like, what have you done? And they've done like 1 email. And I'm like, right, okay. So because they've been distracted of reading emails, doing this, doing that, there's so much noise out there. So when you've got loads to do, you need to just get on and do it and not with the distractions. So one thing I will say is that when you work from home, a big distraction, are you ready? And I'm not apologising for saying it. Are you ready? Friends and family. Yes. Friends and family who think they can just pop in for a coffee whenever they like. It's not going to happen, okay? So what I do, hello Nicole, what I do is you've got to schedule in. I'm sorry, but everyone who knows me knows you have to schedule in with me. If you want to pop round for a coffee, schedule in. Seriously, Ray, it's the way it is. To run a business from home, you have to be accountable for yourself. You have to schedule things in. And for example, right, I'll give you an example why they have to schedule in. Hi, Erica. Is that if they knock on the door and they want a coffee, right, and I'm on a coaching call with someone, that's not going to happen, is it? You know? So really think about it. If someone wants a coffee with me and they want to pop round, then you got to schedule in, because I always have things, I do it like that. I always have things in the planner, you know, and I also might not even be here. I might be at a business meeting. I might be in Bath. I might be somewhere else, you know. So really know that friends and family, they have to schedule in with you, because I'll tell you why. Way back when, people were just popping in left, right and centre, and it's like, well, I'm busy. And then guess what? The way I've been raised, I feel rude if I don't stop work and actually have a conversation with them and sit and have a coffee. I can't just carry on typing on the laptop or whatever, you know. So when they used to pop in, I used to get so behind with my work and I could never keep up. So in the end, I was like, no, I'm busy, I'm working, you know what I mean? I unplugged the house phone. I don't use the house phone at all. If anyone wants me, they phone the mobile, and then I'll only answer if it's in my schedule, if I can fit it in. If it's half an hour before a coaching call, I will not answer the phone, because I'm channeling ready for the coaching call, because I need to bring it 100% for my clients. Do you know what I mean? If I'm in my creative pattern, so this is when I'm silent on social media, and I'm just, not that I sit on social media all the time, I'm on calls and coaching and things, but when I'm creating, you will not hear off me. Like, there will be no phone calls, there will be nothing. There'll be things churning out, emails will be landing in your email inbox, but they've already been pre-written, pre-sent out, and I will be creative completely all day, every day, whatever, and it doesn't matter what time, you know. Jenny says it's all about non-negotiables. Yes, it is. You cannot, you need to be don't be rude if you're working from home. Don't be rude, but be very firm with people. And I say that kind of, be very nice, always be the kind one, okay? Always be kind, but do tell them you work from home. It's not a hobby. This is your work. This is your job. Because I've been doing it for so long, it's easy for me to say, and it's kind of, you may feel rude at the beginning, but when you can get your boundaries in place and go, no, between 10 and 4, do you know what I mean? Like running the system. My favourite author, okay, is called Carol Matthews. She's actually on my friends list. I have all her books. And I remember one post, she's been writing since about 1996, and she's written like 30 odd books. And what she said, I remember a post about 12 years ago, and she said, like, she works in her home, she got an office in her home, and even being an author, she works 10 till 4, something like that, you know? And it's like, oh wow, okay, that's amazing. Because yeah, you do. Now, can you imagine an author having, you know, all the friends and family popping in all the time? You're never going to get, especially if you wake up and you've not got writer's block, you wake up and you're like, oh, I've got this amazing idea, blah, blah, blah. You've got to be in the moment. You've got to be typing it in the moment. And you can't if all your friends keep popping in. So it's easier and better, and you will run your business much better and run everything. And you can do this with your life as well. You don't have to be in business. You can do this anyway. You can't have people keep popping in consistently all the time. You can get things done. You could be doing the housework and then someone knocks on the door, you know? So really think about owning your time, taking care of your time, okay, and your energy. So let's have a look. So non-negotiables, that's where I was up to. So Erica says, yes, I need to do this to write my book. Fantastic, you do, schedule it in. Jenny says working from home is work. It has to be 100% focused on what you're doing. Business has to happen, so you have to give it your all in that moment. You do, but because and the reason why I say friends and family are a distraction is that kids obviously are going to be a distraction. They may not understand, they may be little, you know what I mean, and you've got to work your business and work around it and stuff like that. But working from home, if you what I want you to do is remember that Society's programme that we work 9 till 5 Monday to Friday, and then anyone working from home, I'll tell you something, so I just moved in here, and someone in the street thought and said to his wife, oh, well, she doesn't work anyway, you know, blah, blah, blah. And I just stood there smiling, thinking, really? Okay. And it's kind of funny, you know, but I don't have family round me anyway. My nearest family member is 280 miles away. My mum lives in Liverpool. So, but, you know, it's kind of, yeah, but you may be disciplined, but when you might feel pressure from friends and family keep popping in, you know, so that is where you have to draw it and put your boundaries in place and be very firm with it as well. It does work. Erica says work full time. It's all right, my foot is on there and it's just knocked everything off. I work full time, only off today. I was meant to come back from Wales today, but I picked up my car, so I came earlier. Fantastic. Jenny says no rudeness, just mindful and focused. Definitely. Hi, Jill. So yeah, be mindful and focused with everything. It's okay, Jill, no worries. Pass when you can pop in when you pass next time. Let me know in advance. See what I've just done there, everyone? So Jill is one of my longest friends, okay, one of them, and she has been on the M4 motorway and stuff. I'm like, oh, pop in whenever you're around or whatever. But see what I've just done there? She's more than welcome to pop in whenever, but let me know in advance. See? You can say it in the most nicest way, and Jill gets it because she knows how much work. Ray says, everyone's time is precious and should be shared appropriately. I think it's about managing life and all things. It definitely is, but you will find those family and friend members who don't give a crap and don't understand that working from home is actually, you're working, you're not just sitting watching TV all day. Alison says, I expect you work more than the both of them put together. Erica says, yes, me either. And Mum wants to go back to London again to move there, so I'm not going back there. No, you stay in Wales, honey. You stay in Wales. It's fantastic. So, distractions, guys. So we're going to go straight to the top. So, top distraction, social media. Number 2 distraction is disorganization. Number 3 is your emails. So I don't have emails on the phone. Ding, ding, ding. Don't have emails on the phone. I open them on the laptop only. Okay. So no distractions at all. And number 4 is obviously do friends and family. And what I would really like, you know, just like I've said to Jill then, just be open and honest, you know, and when you respect your time, you'll find that a lot of people will as well, because you've got the boundaries in place, you know. Nicole says, I definitely need to be more stern, but luckily I live an hour away from mine. Yes, pass me on the motorway. Erica, pass me, definitely. So the other thing I will say about distractions is yourself. You can be your other distraction. And what I mean by that is you can go, oh, I've got to do the housework and I've got to do this and I've got to do that and this and that and food shopping and everything. And you can actually distract yourself a lot. So the one thing that you may not know about me straight away is that I could be distracted by TV programs. Well, guess what? I don't watch a lot of TV. And if you see on my Facebook and Instagram stories, what happens is that I record everything and then might sit down there late at night in the living room and sit and watch them in bulk. Do you know what I mean? And then you might see a screenshot, and I've got to catch up on a lot of things, but, you know, screenshot and put it in the stories, you know, because late at night, you know, it's dead quiet. There's only me awake and I'm sat watching TV. So procrastinating is just a decision. It's just a decision. Don't beat yourself up about it, you know. But it is just a decision on whether you want to do something or not. And it's down to you. But when you can get rid of all the distractions, you become then more focused. Your work becomes of a higher standard than it was before. And also your attention span. Hi, Lindsay. Your attention span with family as well. You know, one thing is that when you're sat at my dining room table and we're eating, no mobile phones. Hello, Sarah. No mobile phones at all, because that is a distraction too. So no mobile phones at the table at all. And no, it's not me being bitchy or bossy or horrible. It's that no mobile phones. Guess what? Guess what you're doing then? You're actually talking. It's dead old fashioned, I know, raised by me now. But it's, you know, it's talking around the dining room table. You know, mobile phones didn't exist back then anyway. So, you know, it is all about bringing back all of the goodness and all of the greatness and stopping with the distractions. Don't have the door open. I've got double doors to go into the living room. Those shut. No distractions, no TV distractions, no mobile phone distractions. We are sitting and eating and we're discussing the day, how everyone's day's gone, what we're doing. I remember Ignite. So Ignite, my live event, okay? The dates are going to be announced for 2020 soon. I'm just waiting for one thing, one email actually, one thing, and then I'm going to release the dates and the venue. Fingers crossed this week, okay? Fingers crossed. And I will tell you, we've already sold loads of tickets. I'm so excited. We've already sold loads of tickets. But with Ignite, so the night before Ignite, I went off to the venue with one of my speakers, Gemma, and we met Vicky there, the blogger and everything else, my dear friend. When we got back, everyone's in the dining room. Everyone's in the dining room and we're all like, no mobile phones, everyone's chatting, everyone's having a laugh, they're all eating pizza. It was truly wonderful. And it really is great knowing that you can turn the TV off and actually have and hold a conversation. It really is wonderful, because then your relationships will expand as well when you're not on the mobile phone. And one thing when you're talking about the mobile phone, which will be the final distraction I'll talk about, is that turn it over. If you're having a conversation with someone, turn it over. If you're on a call with them, Zoom call, put it on silent, put your mobile phone away, and know that you're not there like this on the mobile phone and no one's listening to you, you know. So let's have a look. I know people have commented. Gibbs, yes. Oh, Tim, that's finished. I've got to wait till January for NCIS with Gibson. Ray says, with Ziva. Ray says, this is so helpful. I need to return to work. I will catch up later. Really beneficial. Wonderful to spend time with you. Amazing people. You're welcome. Erica says, my mum moans my house was messy and tidied up, and social media distracts me so much it's unreal. I need to cut down. So put a timer on, Erica. Put a timer on the phone with your social media is fantastic. Honestly, do not slag off social media. This is social media right now. You wouldn't know, none of you would know me if I didn't get my face on the social medias, you know, and the same with you guys. You wouldn't be able to connect with people internationally because of social media. All you need to do is put a timer on and get the work done. Go to work, do the thing, okay? But social media is not a bad thing. Social media is absolutely incredible. I love social media. Do that FaceTime habit now. Yes, it is. I mean, Alison, if I came to see you in Bridgewater, right? And I came into your shop and we went out for lunch, my phone will be in my bag. Might take some selfies and get the waiter to take selfies or whoever, you know, someone in the coffee shop or whatever. But apart from that, the phone would be in my bag because I want a full-on conversation. I want to be fully focused with you so that I respect your time, you respect mine. And then also, I do not answer my phone in the car. The mobile phone can be a distraction, but the phone would be in the car. And I've got a little notification on my phone that goes off. So if you text me and I'm driving, it actually sends a message straight to you saying she's driving, and she'll answer you when she stops or whatever, you know. Hello, Mandy from South Africa. See, we've got South Africa, we've got Wales, we've got England, we've got America on. Absolutely incredible. Alison says, best thing ever, keeps me connected to all my best friends all over the world. There you go. And the one thing I'll say with social media, you know, this big thing that happened last week with Facebook and Instagram and WhatsApp and stuff, get people's phone numbers, get people's email addresses, get people's phone numbers, get people's addresses as well, so that you can connect with them, all right? So if I didn't know Alison's phone number, I would go on Google, find out where a shop is, get the phone number of the shop, and then ring her there. Do you know what I mean? And I've actually got Alison's email address, so I can email her. So also know that social media can disappear at any time. So don't panic. Build your business very, very wisely. So Nicole says, definitely agree. I hate distractions. I was hardly on social media, so I'm just starting to learn to interact and balance the real world too. Don't want to make social media live. Love being in reality too. Yeah, social media is just one distraction. Just one. Kids can be another one as well. TV can be another one. So if you take social media out of it, the phone itself, text messages, phone calls, emails, everything. So I'm not here slagging social media off. It is the biggest distraction that people have because you're like, oh, what's so-and-so up to? You know what I mean? And it's wonderful, but get the work done first. Do your task. Put a timer on for an hour. Do the work. Have a break. Go for a cigarette. Have a coffee. Whatever it is for you. And then get and do the work. Because we can all sit on it forever. But I'm not here to moan about social media. Social media is absolutely incredible. Hello, Kerry. Tim says, my phone does the same thing, it's great, don't need distractive driving. Yeah, don't answer the phone when I'm driving. So really know that distractions, sometimes, I mentioned a couple of good ones, some of them are really good, like if your partner pops up or your friend pops up and wants to take you for lunch, that's fine if you can fit it in, obviously. Or a little text message saying you're beautiful or whatever it is for you, okay? But you know, other distractions, you just need to manage them. So time block everything, manage them, put time on your phone and everything. But always know that it will reduce overwhelm, everything, disorganisation, everything. It will reduce overwhelm, it will reduce stress, and put timers on everything. Because it's wonderful being in a conversation, being in a little group of people, and you're all having a really good conversation. Do you know what I mean? Tim says, your course on building an email list is awesome for learning how to build a contact list outside social media. Thank you so much. Thank you. I actually wrote that because I've got inside my course on building an email list. Inside it is old school and brand new stuff as well. So it will help people to build an email list. Thank you for that, Tim. Alison says, time blocked. Real and Raw at 4. Thank you so much. Mwah. I appreciate you so much, honestly. It's a little message that I missed from Jay. Massive hugs, Jill. Day 66, honey. Nicole says, definitely agree. Social media has brought so many people and things together. Like you say, it's definitely about time and schedules. It is. Time blocking, scheduling, being organised. Not being really stuffy about it, but it is going to help your life and business together. So it's not just business, it's your life. So I mean, you'll have to schedule in the kids' football, the kids' rugby, gymnastics, cinema, date nights, dentist appointments, doctor's appointments, anything anyway. So schedule in and find a little pocket of time to do the social media thing. I'm not saying come off social media altogether. I'm not sat on social media all the time, but I'm also on it a lot because this is where my audience is. Social media is incredible, okay? So take advantage of it, but know that you are building an international brand. You are building everything. We watch everything. We can watch Oprah. You know, we can watch Oprah on YouTube, we can watch Bon Jovi, we can have a look at where everyone is, we can learn so much on social media. It really is wonderful. So there are positives and negatives about absolutely everything, but social media is a positive, but be mindful if it is a big distraction for you when you have work to do maybe, and spend time with your kids as well. So have an incredible evening. Know that you can all achieve anything you set your mind to. I'll put the link below. Tim just mentioned one of my courses. I'll put the links below. Go and have a look at some courses that are on there. I also will be releasing, I'm creating a lot at the moment, so I'll be releasing lots of courses. If you didn't know, I have online digital programs that you can actually, you know, purchase and actually increase everything with your life and business. It really is wonderful what I'm doing, and I'm adding more and more and more. It really is a wonderful platform, and I'm very, very grateful and very humbled. Tim says social media is completely awesome, wouldn't know you without it, I can't imagine it. Definitely. So watch this space, fingers crossed. Ignite live event, the Empowerment Convention of 2020. I will be releasing the venue and the dates pretty soon. I'm just waiting for their email. That's all it is, okay? So I already know the venue and the dates. I just can't say them until I get their one email, and I should be getting it this week. Anyway, I will let you go. I will see you Real and Raw at 4 on Friday, but watch my wall, watch my business page, watch the Ignite Live event business page as well regarding the venue and the dates. Tickets are already being sold. I've already sold quite a lot. I think we've sold about 24, 25, something like that. So if you want to come, and we're only in July and it's in May, so if you want to come, I suggest you get your tickets blocked in straight away. Something for everyone in your courses. Thank you so much. I love the courses. I'm doing so much for, you know, all different price points as well. So it really is great. Nicole says, thank you, Rebecca. Have a lovely evening too. Have a great evening, guys. Love catching live when you're free. Always make me smile and learn. Honestly, always come to my Real and Raw at 4 with with a notebook. You always go away with at least one little golden nugget. So there you go. Anyway, I will let you go. Keep going always. Have a wonderful evening. Have a great week. Watch this space. Ignite 2020 is coming to you, the Empowerment Convention. And I will see you soon. Bye.